What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table we have another Legend of the Five Rings card game Gen Con 2017 tournament video for you. This time we are in the finals. We have Matt playing the Scorpion Clan with a splash of Crab, and we also have Matthew playing the Crane Clan with a splash of Scorpion. On the left is Matt, the Scorpion player. On the right is Matthew, the Crane player. Just want to say I appreciate all the new subscribers. I know a bunch of them are from you L5R players and fans who are looking forward to this game coming out on October 5th, 2017. And grabbing your core sets and playing this game. In the meantime, we can watch these videos. So we see the Crane player has his clan champion already, has a Keeper Initiate, a Whisperer, and I'm not sure what that other one on the end is. It is a Cautious Scout. And on the left side, we have an Illusionist that was just put into play, a Mystic. Looks like he has a Bayushi Liar. And the last one is a Shosuro Miyako. Yeah, sorry about the pronunciations. As usual.
Oh yeah, he's pretty good. And then you got me a Mystic. You have 3 fate left. Alright, well I know.
So the Scorpion player is a Keeper of Air. After he wins an air conflict as his defending player, he gains a fate. And we know Matthew on the right, the Crane player, we saw him in the last video, he is playing the Keeper of Fire. And if you haven't seen any of the other top 32 videos from Gen Con, they are on the channel in a playlist. So you go back and watch those before you watch this. Or after, your call. So the Clan Champion on the Crane side's out, it has 2 fate on it, so it shouldn't be going anywhere for a little while. And alongside the Illusionist, we also have the Liar is in play. So the Illusionist has an action, spend 1 fate, choose a character, discard a status token from that character. So that's why I think he's put 2 fate on that 2-cost character, so he can use that ability. And the Liar has Sincerity, so when it leaves play, the Scorpion player will draw a card. And we know the Crane Clan champion there does that whole triggering the ring twice when she wins, or a second time when she wins, and the Whisper is just has no ability really, just a 0-3 with 1 glory. And the Mia Mystic is in play on the Scorpion side, and they're going to the dials. So first play is a Scorpion player, so the Crane player actually got a extra fate for going second. And it looks like the Crane player went with 5 on the dial, so he'll draw 5 cards. 4 honor passed over to the Scorpion player since he revealed 1 on his dial.
So you're passing reaction.
Free conflict, yes.
And draw?
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm passing draw.
Okay, I'll pass draw actions as well. Free conflict.
Thanks.
Okay, I will think for 1 second.
And if you guys are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It really supports the channel, helps us out here, and it's free. And if you like these Legend of the Five Rings videos and want to see some more, I have a couple core sets. Might do some casual videos or some local play with friends while we wait for the game to launch. So hit that like button on these Legend of the Five Rings videos. So let me know it's what you want to see. So it looks like we had Way of the Crane played to honor the clan champion Doji Hotaru. So she has 3 glory now, buffing her stats, so she is technically a 6-9, which is pretty nuts. So we got the Illusionist and the Liar coming in on a conflict political. It was political, an air, but it was switched because of Rally the Cause. The 4-strength province that has a reaction after the province is revealed, you switch the conflict type. Which is pretty dirty because it sent one of those characters home since he has just a dash for his military skill. He is not allowed to play in military conflict, so he gets his hand swatted away and he has to go home. But the Illusionist sticks around, but only now contributing 1 on the offense. But does the Crane player want to put anything in on defense here? Does he want to lose 3 honor and maybe assassinate the Illusionist? And just not have to deal with losing some more honor? But he'll lose some anyway, so it's his choice. Does he want to lose 1 for the Scorpion player stealing it? Which he already did there. As you see, the Stronghold is knelt. He must have done that earlier in the game while he had less honor, since he started with only 10 honor, and the Crane player started with 11.
You have no fate, correct? No fate. Cards in hand? 5. 5. Alrighty.
So you heard no fate there left on the Scorpion side, so the Crane player is not too worried about tricks. I mean, there are lots of zero-cost events, but if he knows the card pool well, he now knows what's possible from his opponent.
First action.
So it sounds like no defenders, but he's going to do his first action as a defender. Throw a Fiery Madness out there on the Illusionist, reducing his skills on military and political by 2.
Technically -1. Modifiers can't matter.
So it's 0 on the offense. We also saw the Mia Mystic just pop there. Sacrifice to the discard pile to discard that attachment. So back to 1 on the offense.
Also pass.
And it sounds like it's done. The Scorpion player wins, claims the air ring.
And then you lose 1 for unopposed.
And unopposed loses an honor and loses 1 because of the ring effect.
My conflict?
So I'm not sure how much honor the Crane player is at. We could probably do the math. He just lost 2. He lost 4 during the draw. So he should be sitting at 5 or less.
Here, fire, political.
So we got a fire political coming in here. Doji Hotaru.
Alright.
And it's entrenched position, which gives +5 strength on military conflicts. But right now it's a political, so that doesn't matter. It's 5 strength, though, for the province to be broken. And since Hotaru is honored, has that 3 extra buff from the glory there, so it is coming in with 9 right now, which is huge. And it seems like no defenders.
In reaction to claiming the ring, my keeper
So Keeper Initiate comes in after winning the fire conflict there, which is the same as the element on the roll of the Crane player. So he can pop that Keeper Initiate off the province there, throw a fate on it, which is so much value. And he's going to double trigger the ring, basically, with his clan champion, and place 2 honor tokens on his other 2 characters. So all 3 of his characters are honored right now, and they're all getting a buff from their glory stat. And he also discards the character on the Broken Province. And of course claims the ring. So they're now 1-1 tied on the rings. And no challenge from the Scorpion. He passes on his second conflict. And we got the Keeper Initiate coming in here for the second conflict for the Crane player.
Cards in hand now. So probably same. Sorry.
And he's deciding on the ring. Looks like he's going for Earth.
Let's go here.
He is trying to hit the hand of his opponent and draw another card.
Secret cash. Alright.
And we got Secret Cash, though. So the Scorpion player is going to search the top 5 cards of his conflict deck and add 1 to his hand, then shuffle the rest. It's 4 defense on that province, or 4 strength.
I'd like to welcome you to the very first North American.
And that Keeper Initiate is coming in with 3 right now since he's honored on the military skill.
I'll wait for your show.
I want to run down a couple of things with
Which
you
is
today.
1 shy of breaking.
Play the perfect gift.
And he's going to do a perfect gift here on the Crane side. So they're going to reveal the top 4 cards off the conflict deck. Choose 1 on each side. And they'll both add them to their hand.
At 9 a.m.
Alright.
So we see there's a reprieve there, which is what he just chose, actually. So we know now the Scorpion player is Splashing Crab for sure. And that was a 1-cost attachment, +0/+0, and has an interrupt when an attached character would leave play. Discard that attachment instead.
Please make sure and mark that on your results.
Kind of like a little save ability.
And then head up to the front where in front of the results list basket, we are handing those out when you drop. If at any point today you need assistance, be it clarification of a ruling or you have a problem in the game,
And I believe the Crane player took an Adept of Shadows, a card that he splashed in his deck there, which is a 2-cost Scorpion character. 2/2, Bushi Shinobi, 0 glory. Action, lose an honor, return this character to your hand, which is pretty amazing.
just want further clarification.
Okay, it's back to you.
3 influence on that one.
Find our marshal,
I think that's worth it.
which is the game designer himself,
Pass.
Lucas Lixinger. I hear you like signing things too.
Also pass.
So it looks like we're not going to have any buffs, so we won't break it. So Secret Cash will stick around. But he is going to draw a card and discard one from his opponent and grabs a contingency plan out of his opponent's hand there. The Scorpion deck definitely looking to win by dishonor. Seems to be his jam, which is he's doing a pretty good job at it right now, but he's losing lots of conflicts here. So the Crane player just gained an honor because of the Whisperer, who should be leaving play right now. But it looks like he's keeping it around. The other two had fate on it, but that Whisperer should be gone. Hopefully they catch that. Yeah, that Whisperer I don't think had any fate on it. He just took the token off for the honored and took an extra honor. Alright, so we're going to go reveal here. First player token switch. The Imperial favor went to the Crane player since he had those two rings. And he chose military +1 on his future conflicts. And if you look, they just made some comments about the Scorpion player's cards that he revealed. Mia Mystic, Guardian. The other one there is a... What is that? That is a Manipulator. It was just a 1-cost 1/1 character. And then the Imperial Storehouse. So not really the greatest reveal there. It's going to be a little tough for him to fight the cards we see across the table now. We have a Challenger in play, which is, as you heard in previous videos, I love that card. I think it's great. And the Clan Champion on the other side. Not to mention we see another Keeper Initiate revealed there on a province. And it looks like the Crane player passed, so he gets the fate for passing first in the Dynasty phase here. And we see the Storehouse was popped to draw an extra card. We got the Mystic in play. And the Manipulator in play on the Scorpion side. And that Manipulator is, like I said, 1/1. He's got 1 glory. His reaction after honor dials are revealed. Increase the value of your honor bid by 1. And he has a fate on him to try to keep him around. So they both reveal 1. And it looks like he's not going to trigger the Manipulator.
Drawing phase. I will go ahead and pass.
He doesn't want to give any honor to his opponent.
So, strength on board. You have 1, 2, 3, and 2 fates.
So that Challenger on the other side is a 3-cost, 3/3, 2 on the Gloria. Bushi and a Duelist has the action. While this character is attacking, choose a character controlled by your opponent. Move that character into this conflict. So that can be pretty devastating if he goes in with that character in the Clan Champion on a heavy political. He can pull someone in that has decent military. Oh, they just caught it there. They caught the Whisperer. They caught the Whisperer. They both caught it there, and it's going to leave play and go to the discard pile.
That changed my calculus quite considerably.
At least he didn't use it in any kind of conflicts or anything.
Yeah.
Sorry about
I
that.
noticed it at the same time you did too.
Nope, sorry, that was unintentional. I was looking at my board and I was like, what is this? Okay. So.
Alright, so they both have 3 characters now. But the quality of characters on the Crane side is significantly better. I think he just has to do similar to what he did last round, is go in on a heavy political, maybe do fire, which is his role. He can get that extra Keeper Initiate into play. So he's going to use a Keeper Initiate and the Clan Champion, Doji Hotaru. It looks like he is going fire. He wants to get that other Keeper Initiate into play. Makes sense. Surprised he didn't use the Challenger first. Try to pull someone into the conflict. But maybe he'd rather save that for trying to attack the next province. Maybe break 2 this round. So he is going after the Secret Cache again. So you see the Scorpion player triggers it again as a reaction to the challenge being declared against that, or conflict, sorry, being declared against that province. He's going to search the top 5 cards and grab one and shuffle the rest back in. And we saw the Illusionist actually ability. It only has 1 fate on it left. It was triggered to remove the honored. Oh no, it was removed to save. Sorry, its ability was used to remove the honor token off Doji Hotaru. Yeah, spend 1 fate, choose a character, discard a status token from that character. So it was used to basically kind of like dishonoring, but just remove the honor token. But I guess you could use it to remove dishonor tokens too, which is pretty cool. Because I know there are some Scorpion cards that do dishonor yourself to do cool effects, so it's kind of cool you have that guy with that ability to just kind of remove that dishonor token after you do some powerful effect and basically negate the downside of it. So it looks like he's defending with the Illusionist and the Manipulator. So right now, since the Initiate is honored, it has the +2 on its stats from its glory value. We just tried to play an event there on the Scorpion side, realized he can't do it. Probably because the honor token maybe on the Keeper Initiate or something like that. But it looks like it is 9 right now on the offense. And 2 on the defense? Or no, sorry. 4 on the defense, 4 on the defense.
Way of the Scorpion. Alright, so you want to take her to a dishonored state, is that correct? Yep.
So we see Way of the Scorpion played, 0 cost event. During a conflict, choose a participating non-Scorpion character, dishonor that character. So Doji Hotaru now has -3 from her 3 glory value there on her political stat, which is now 3. So it's now 6 on the offense. But Court Games is played to basically return her to neutral. So we're back up to 9 on the offense, 4 on the defense.
Although our bids are equal right now, so you can't swim me.
Looking like this province may get broken here, but the Scorpion player is going to look through the discard pile of the Crane player, see what's possible before he continues to pour resources here. He's only got 2 Fate left, a few cards in hand, but how much does he want to keep committing to this conflict that looks like it was a losing battle from the beginning? He just wants to, I guess, not have his province broken. So now we have a Court Games forcing the Crane player Matthew to dishonor somebody.
Alright, so let's look at totals real quick. You're at 4. I am at less than 4.
So if he dishonors that Initiate, that just takes 2 out of the offense. But it may leave him open for whatever the Scorpion player tried to play earlier. Or he could dishonor Doji Hotaru, but I don't know what Scorpion tricks he could have for someone with a dishonored on them. So it's going to be canceled actually by Voice of Honor, the Crane event, 0 cost. When the effects of an event would initiate, if you control more honored characters than that opponent, cancel those effects. So since that Keeper Initiate is still honored, and no one is honored on the other side, that event is canceled. So lots of tricks the Scorpion player is trying to burn here, but nothing's really preventing the break from happening so far. And we have an Ornate Fan played out onto the Manipulator, so he is +2 on political. We now have 6 on the defense.
Alright. So we are now at 9-6. Is that correct? 9-6.
So 9-6 is 1 away from breaking, since it's only a difference of 3 and it's 4 strength on Secret Cache.
Well, I'll go ahead and do the same thing.
And a Fan's played out on the other side. So now he's difference of 5. 11-6. So what I think seems to be happening here is, since it is a single core set deck building restriction for this tournament, you see your good cards or you don't. Lots of them are one-ofs, and we've seen Matthew on the right, the Crane player, saw his Clan Champion first turn, seen 2 Keeper Initiate. He also saw the Challenger. He saw his Way of the Crane. He saw his Cancel event. Basically everything he needed, he's seen. And on the other side, we saw him reveal not the greatest cards at all. Basically his Scorpion Weenies and a bunch of neutral cards, which aren't enough to get it done here. I don't know if it was him not drawing enough cards too to get all of his tricks, but he seems to have a bunch of his tricks. They're just not enough, which has allowed Matthew, the Crane player, to just kind of run wild on him here.
Please make sure
And I'm not dishonoring either player or their skill or anything like that. You do the best with what you got, but in these single core set tournaments, they're like the variance pretty crazy.
And the shadows cover.
from the entire event.
Takes me to 10 to 6.
And if your name is
All right, he tries to play a second assassination, but you cannot. It's only, I believe, once per round. Yeah, once per round. Okay, someone just mentioned it there. They caught it. So no assassinate will happen on the Adept of Shadows that jumped in there. After we saw an assassination played on the Keeper Initiate there before that.
Well, that's probably game then.
And we hear Matt saying he's going to pass and he thinks that's the game.
Both keepers come back.
Yeah.
So the province is broken.
I will honor
The
Hotaru.
Keeper that was just discarded comes back. The one on the province comes back. That's disgusting.
I'm just gonna
Oh, and Matt just concedes. Wow, he's not even going to try to go one more round and see what happens. 2 provinces broken, he just gives up. And you see him look at his next cards there. Nothing great. Nothing great. Poor guy. Just didn't see anything he needed there, it sounds like. And obviously he was doing it all day to get to the final table, but his deck, how you just say, shit on him there? It's too bad. But congrats to Matthew for winning the first Gen Con 2017 tournament there. I guess the second tournament. The Kiku Matsuri the first day, but this one kind of a little more prestigious since it had a cut and everything. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe. We should have more L5R videos coming up on the channel, so hit that like button on these videos if you like them. Share these videos to all your clan forums and message boards and those kind of things. But either way, thanks for watching.